Good morning. It's Thursday, May 5th. It's 5:49 a.m. in the Central Standard Time. It's my cousin BJ's birthday today. Shout out to you, Brian. Brian Jr. Wells. Love you, cuz. Hope you have a wonderful day. Are the tiny hats getting you down? Those effed up Zionist Jews. They just never stop, huh? Well, guess what? Neither do we. We got a fun show planned for you today. And the night off. It's tomorrow. It'll be Friday memes of the week. So listen. Don't let this new world order get you down. Summer is on its way. We're all gonna have a super good time. Let's get our hands up in the air. Let's get into this morning show. We're up so early now I don't hear the birds chirp because the sun has yet to rise. But they're waiting. But hey, thank you for tuning in this morning. If you're here right now, I guess you probably didn't sleep in. But on Saturday and Sunday you probably can. Unless you got the little ones running around the house. And in that case, you gotta get up. But let's get into this. How's everybody doing? Good morning. And in case no one hasn't told you today, I love you. Let's go. How's everybody doing? Let's get into these memes, huh? We got so much to do. Always so much to do. This first one says... skipped on me. 1 second. It says, if you're going to rise, you might as well shine too, right? That's what we want you to do. Let's look at some of these memes. It says, when you pray, be sure that you also what? Listen. You have things you want to say to YaHaWaHa, but he also has things he wants to say to you. If you're constantly doing all the talking, kind of like RJ, huh? Yeah, the producer's already chiming in. Yes, I do too much talking. Listening is good, too. There's always messages that come back to you. They come in your spirit, your soul. But if you're talking too much, you can't hear them. So remember to be quiet, too, and to listen. Let's keep going here. Be selective with your battles, guys. It says sometimes peace is better than being right. Yes. It sure is, especially with your loved ones, right? Learn to choose your battles. Don't always fight for everything. Sometimes it's okay to say, okay, I'm fine with that, and move on. You don't have to say, oh, I believe you on that, because if you don't, you don't want to lie, but you don't have to fight. You can just say, okay, you're right, honey. I'm sorry, and move on. Everything that has made you an outsider in the dying culture, guess what? Has prepared you as a leader for what? The new earth and the new heavens. Believe it. It's true. Let's keep going here. It says, now that I'm speaking of being in need, for I have learned in whatever situation I am to be content. Philippians 4:11. Always be ye content. This looks super cold. Sorry, Kanakastanians. I didn't mean to trigger the winter warning. I don't know if it snowed up there the last few days. I really hope it didn't. I've been praying for you guys to have some nice weather because it just makes everybody so much happier when they get some sunshine on their faces. This one says, ego says, quote, once everything falls into place, I will find peace. F you, says the spirit to the ego. Spirit says, quote, find peace and everything will fall into place. That is beautiful. Really nice meme. I also like to do this pose when I stretch. And I'm not doing any satanic yoga. Noah. Well, Noah's gone. I blocked him from my Facebook. I've had enough of anybody's gang stalking. It's over. You're done. If you're out there and you're a gang stalker, your time is up. We'll continue here on. It says, quote, because of the tender mercy of our Elohim, which means creator, spirit, whereby the sunrise shall visit us from on high, to give light to those who sit in the darkness, and in the shadow of death. That's where we are, guys, right now. Yet this beautiful light that shines down guides our feet into what? The way of peace. Oh, good morning. I really got to stop doing that. The old podcast time used to start at 7. So my backup alarm was at 6 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is 5:55, guys. Ooh, May 5th, 5:55 a.m. in the Central Standard Time for all you gematria freaks out there that actually believe there's power in that nonsense. We got the timestamp. May the 5th be with you. Sorry about the alarm. Let's keep going. Hope there's no more backups. It says never be in a hurry. This one's hard for me because I came early. I was 3 months premature. And I'm an early dude. I get up early in the morning. I don't do everything early, but most things I'm in a hurry. So it says here, do everything quietly and in a calm spirit. I'm working on this. And as I get to become this old man, Cinco de Mayo, correct, 5th of the 5th or whatever. As I get older, there's lots of gray hairs. My mustache is turning gray. My hairs are turning gray. Everything's going gray. I am calming my spirit. It's peaceful. Do not lose your inner peace for anything whatsoever, even if your whole world seems upset. Now, this is something that takes work. This isn't something that just is real easy to do. This takes work, guys. But we can foster peace in our lives. We don't have to constantly be banging on the tiny hats here and all this and that. Sometimes we can just have a peaceful, calm spirit for the morning. This one says, I will both lay me down in peace and sleep, for thou, YaHaWaHa, only makest me dwell in safety. Have faith, guys. Have faith. This one says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but what? Against principalities and against powers and against the rulers of the darkness of this realm and against spiritual wickedness in high places. This is a spiritual war. Guess what online is, guys? Online is likened unto a heavenly war. It's a place happening in the air. You can't point to online and say, here it is, right? Yes, Shine Moon Dancer, I am an old man. It's true. My days of being the young whippersnipper are over, and it's fine. I accept it. I'm not upset about the wrinkles. I don't put no filters on my pictures. No way. Come and look at me for who I am. That way, if you meet me in person, you'll be like, okay, it's the same guy. And although I don't want to persuade other people, if you want to put filters on, go ahead. Do what makes you feel good. This one here, we'll get into this one, and then we'll get into some music. We got some older songs I planned on playing today and tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to go with the newer tunes. I'm going to pick some tunes that I love from the last little while. This one's important. It says Judeo-Christian. What's that? The greatest oxymoron of all time. I am awake when I read this one. Again, if you don't have freshly ground coffee in your life, there is something wrong with you, because it's not that expensive to get a grinder, right? And grind up your own coffee and then put it into the same kind of, reusable filter that you put in your coffee machine. You don't need to change that up. You just don't have to buy that crap in the big can, right? So get you some freshly ground coffee. Do not put sugar in it. You can use cream as long as you're not podcasting and it gives you a funny voice. But get this into your coffee right now. The greatest oxymoron of all time. It says Christians believe that YaHaWaHai is the Paleo-Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew word. Jesus is the incorrect name. Transliterated, the name should say Joshua. Just like the name James should say Jacob. They switched 2 names in the scriptures, guys. Guess why? Jacob and Joshua are 2 very important names, you guys. I'm not going to completely get into that, but I'm just going to continue with this meme. It says, YaHaWaHai is the son of the YaHaWaHa, and that he died for our sins and was resurrected. That's what Christians believe. They should. They better, or you're not a Christian. Christian means to be Christ-like. You have to do the things that he did. He was a rebel, by the way. He wasn't a B-I-T-C-H. And then we got Judaism. So anyone that says they're a Judeo-Christian, let's look at what Judaism says. Judaism demanded the crucifixion of Christ, The Jewish Talmud teaches that Christ was a bastard child of a Roman soldier and of a prostitute, and that he is in hell boiling in his own excrement. Right. This is what they believe, and that killing Christians isn't a crime. You guys need to understand this. Judaism is communism. Get that into your coffee. These two things do not equate. It's wrong. Very, very wrong. But let's get into our first morning song of the day. It's now 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. May the 5th be with you. And I'll see you after this break. Let's go. Get it on. Turn it up.
Tokyo moon, neon lights. You try to hide it, but give in tonight. Silhouetted, salt and fire. So the pattern of my desire, around in circles. You can take me anywhere, with the windows down, slow motion, running fingers through your hair. Take the seat back and let it all go. It's just you and me, there's nothing else, now we're alone. I've been dying to reach you, with your hands on me. I hear you say, let me float away and fall into you, fall into you. I need to float away and fall into you, fall into you. Play the music to my soul. Breathe the night in and lose control. Pull me closer and never let go. It's just you and me, there's nothing else, now we're alone. I've been dying to reach you, with your hands on me. I hear you say, let me float away and fall into you, fall into you. I need to float away and fall into you. I fall into you, to you, to you. Fall into you, fall into you. Let me float away and fall into you, fall into you. I need to float away and fall into you, fall into you. Tokyo moon, neon lights. You try to hide it, but give in tonight. Fall into you, fall into you, fall into you, fall into you.
We don't know how you found us, but we're glad you did. Stay tuned in. This is Rise and Grind with RJ Shine. What a track. Fall Into You by Castro. And it's got a really long outro. so I'm going to skip that. It's a little bit loud. What a track. I hope that got you moving. I don't know if it did, but it gets me moving. I love that track. We'll have another good 80s influence song, and why is my sound on? Sorry about that. I owe the producer $10 now. Although, hey, producer, if you message me during the live stream, does that mean I owe you money? No, the producer says no. Let's get into this. Breaking. Let's get into some tweets and tabs. It says breaking. A new study from MIT has found that 25% increase in cardiovascular events in young people during the you-know-what rollout. Right? Patients experienced a reduction in blood flow to the heart. Wow, it could be snake poison in it. Whatever. I gotta try to muddle my words. Excess deaths are associated with the rollouts all over the world. Yes, they are. What does this one say? Oh, I might sneeze. Holding it off. It says Cerveza 19 Omicron outbreak. New thing, past system revealed, huh? This is what they want. New personal history planned. This is what they're trying to get us on. Let's keep going here. This one's funny. It says, while posting all of the deaths and injuries from the doc drop, don't forget exactly who it was that rushed this deadly genocide juice through at what? Warp speed. Oink, oink, oink. I'm sorry to deface this beautiful pig animal with this face. Oh, that's a funny tweet. Where's this one coming from? BB. If anybody wants to follow BB, you can check it out. Let's keep going. Astrobiologists think extraterrestrial civilizations grow so much that they hit crisis points, missing the chance to set out for new worlds. So the tiny hats on other planets get so powerful that they just kill everybody before they make it to Earth. Let's go! Tiny hats have invaded the entire universe, says astrobiologists. Get that in your coffee. Here we go. NASA has, guess what? The second largest movie studio in the world. Check that out. Oh, that sound is horrible. Horrible sound. Let's just look at this. You guys think any of this is real? This is all done in a studio. All of it. It's the aft blast. Push us to the right. Right? Oh yeah, this is going to fly into outer space. Oh yeah, this is real, guys. That's real. Here they go. It's real, huh? You see what they're doing there with the little camera tricks, don't you? I hope you guys see it. It's nonsense here. Let me put this link in the chat in case anybody wants to watch it later. Because I'm not able to post because I got a job to do. Kick some ass today. Look at this nonsense. Come on, you guys. NASA is fake. The further a society drifts from the truth, the more it will hate those that speak it. True, but this map right here is a Freemason psyop, Kabbalist tiny hat invention, released to debunk the truth of our realm. Let's keep going here. Tallest married couple ever, 243 centimeters. That is huge. Oh, their last name was Bates, like that TV show. Have you ever seen that? With her 241 centimeter husband. These people were super tall. Now, I don't know if it's real for sure, but there probably was these tall people. Let's keep going. This one's good. It says, indeed, little old, same old blue stuff on the bottom here. It says breaking, if you guys haven't realized it. But Pfizer released data. 80,000 pages. That's a lot. I don't think I got time to read this with my busy schedule, but you guys on the other side of the screen might. I would look into this. Pfizer knew that it harmed the what? It was no good for these people. I was so worried, and yes, I bet you so many have gone out and done this. And that the Jabola was not 95% effective. The data shows it only had 12% efficacy, which is another retarded made-up concept. Listen, it doesn't have any efficacy. When we get sick, our bodies go through a detox period. That's what it is. You don't want to stifle that. You don't want to inject anything into your body. Let's keep going here. It says, did you know that the 1611 King James Version contained 80 books, not 66? Right? The apocryphal books. They're called that, but they're just regular canon, right? They're not really apocryphal. They're just inspired text, right? It had 1st Ezra, 2nd Ezra, Tobit, Judith, additions to Esther, Wisdom of Solomon, Ecclesiastes, and Baruch, and 1st and 2nd Maccabees. These are just some of the books. There's hundreds, and we've read them on our channels if you haven't tuned in. Look at this one. Here we go. This is the true nature of Zelensky, a drug addict, fake actor, and Joe Biden and Boris the pig, the liar, supports these. Oh, watch this, you guys. Come on, you ready for this scroll? Let's go. What's going to happen here? What's going to happen? He looks sad. Soros looking MNFer. Move down. Oh, what's he doing here? Go on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Now he's happy, huh? Look at that. Let's do it again. Ready? He's sad. He's got his fix right there. Boom. Come on, let's go. Good morning, everybody. It's now 6:10 a.m. in the Central Standard Time. That's 7:10 for the most beautiful person ever alive. Israeli president condemns Russian's foreign minister for spreading anti-Semitic lies. Yeah, right. Okay, so they have a president and a prime minister. What is wrong with this country? What is wrong with these Zionists? I'm looking in the chat at the replay of when I showed what Zelensky was doing. Okay, nobody laughed. All right, you guys you don't like to laugh in the morning. Cool. I did. Yeah, why do they need a prime minister and a president? Who is the president? Why do they have both? It's retarded, right? I mean, we have enough government people to deal with anyways. We don't need more. So going, this is my friends, the date of what? May 14th is very important. Because it is about the fig tree generation in the scriptures. We're watching this date very carefully. Very, very carefully. Because we know we're in the end times. We see all of the signs around us. The peace and safety calls. The wars and, well, I guess rumors of wars. Right? Christ told us 2,000 years ago. The apostles came up to him. They're like, we know that the Father hath sent you. Tell us, what will it be at the end? Right? So imagine... He knows roughly there's still 2,000 years to go. So he tries to answer. He says, in those end times, there'll be wars and rumors of wars. He said, right? Because you know war is fake AF. Let's keep going here. Did you know about this metaverse nonsense? Look at this creep. Keeps putting me in jail for... I have no freedom of speech. I can't say that, yeah, Judaism is communism. Yes, Talmudism. If you read the book, you don't have to take my word for it. Just go ahead and read it. But yeah, apparently Zuckerberg is releasing this new wearable stuff. Eyewear and watch wristband stuff. He wants you guys to get plugged into his system. Let's keep going here. Pro-abortion protesters, what? Start to get violent. This is getting crazy, you guys. Crazy. So they want to have unprotected sex. So, okay, the abortion topic is huge. Someone brought up a point at work that if somebody was molested or something and they were of a young age, you know, underage, not old enough to have a baby in today's life, right? And they were molested or hurt, is it okay? Should they have that child give up for adoption? Like, if someone's too young, it could physically damage their bodies. I don't know the rules or what the actual age is. I know women should be at least over like 19 or whatever. So there are reasons for, there are arguments in this whole topic. It's not an easy topic now. I used to think it was, normal. I was raised to believe it's normal, but now I think it's wrong, right? I've changed, just like we all change. But these people are insane. They're violent. They want to have unprotected sex and they want to kill whatever happens. It's their contraceptive now, is to just kill the baby. Look at this. Look at these people look like freaks. This cop's a dipwad too. Order following cuck. What are you gonna do? Beat this person? Yeah, get your cane out. Oh, triggered these lefties. Look at these people. Look at these people. They're fighting for abortion. This is disgusting. Oh, what's this guy got? Is that a real gun or is that rubber bullets? Still don't want to be shot in the face with rubber bullets, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it's probably a rubber bullet gun. This is crazy. Let us kill unborn babies, they're saying. This is so satanic, you guys. I can't even believe this is where we live right now. I can't even believe it. Trudeau vows to defend abortion rights after U.S. Supreme Court move, and he's doing the Baphomet pose. As above, so below. As you can see here, this is a Satanist. And yes, he's all for those liberal lefts that are getting violent now, right? How about that, huh? Trudeau comes out. Yes, it's okay to kill babies. That's what Trudeau says. Yeah, he probably eats them too. Let's keep going here. It says the Rockefeller family originated from the region of Hesse and are really agents of the various German royals. Well, I would say Ashkenazi or Khazarian, and nobles including the Hesses, Wittgensteins, I can't read all these names. It goes on to state, is the top authority over the cult of Hestia, which is a female cult. Wow, I didn't know that. This guy don't look like he could run around with no females. This guy be drying them up. Let's keep going here. This is interesting. Look at this. This is the proper way to cut a pomegranate. Did you guys know? This looks really good to me. I don't know why. Like that. You make a square. Boom, boom, boom. Pull the top. Right? There you go. Then you cut down where the openings are. Just like this. I want me some of this right now. I want me some pomegranate seeds. And not in any drinks or anything like that. Beautiful, beautiful fruit. I really like that. Leading physicist debunks climate change. I'll put this one in the chat. I don't know why all these pop-ups are here. If you guys want to read more, not all of, but some scientists that I guess aren't being paid anymore are coming out against climate change. That's good to see. A couple more tweets and tabs and we'll get out of here. Breaking, the Federal Reserve raises interest rates by 50 basis points. The biggest hike since 2000. So, hey, if you're trying to get a loan from the tiny hats, guess what? You're going to pay a lot more for that money. Let's keep going here. Israeli president, that's a redo. The news agency claims disciples of otherworldly forces tried to consecrate their weapons and made marks with blood so as to give their armor extra energy to deal with extra damage when it hits a target. Get out of here. This is just witchcraft. Witchcraft. Black magic. Let's go. Russia is waging war on what? Yeah, right. Where do you think the Jewish history comes from? You guys study the Bolsheviks? Why isn't Israel doing something about it? They're not going to do anything about it. They're not. They're all over it. They're the ones who make up the hysteria. The Kalergi Plan, the ultimate secret of the UN Agenda 21. Do you know about this? Do you know the ultimate reason why all Europeans should fight the European Union? We intend to turn Europe into a mixed race of Asians and discolored people through mass immigration. This is what they've been trying to do. We will replace the diversity of people. Instead of destroying European Jewry, Europe, against its own will, shall be ruled by them. Right? The tiny hats are at it again. I hear some birdies. Good morning. The man who shaped MI5 and MI6 after World War II and Margaret Thatcher's security advisor, Lord Victor Rothschild. Let's get you some of that in your coffee. Victor Rothschild was said to be the controller of MI5's Anthony Blunt, who reportedly ran a, what? One of those kind of rings. Not a good ring. Which included a lot of the top people. Yes, this is what they do. They trap men with their disgusting, vile ways. Men that are into this, or women, are sick, and they will be destroyed. Let's keep going here. It says, Harvard astronomers propose that our star system used to be binary. Are you guys kidding me? We had two suns, huh? We used to have two suns. Yeah, get that in your coffee. What retardation coming out of the so-called science world. The scriptures say that they had proclaimed to be wise, but truly they've become the biggest of fools, right? The old theories are that Saturn used to be the sun, right? Saturn was the sun, not the sun. No, the sun was made in the beginning on the fourth day, not binary. We have a binary system. Yes, we have two heavenly luminaries. The greater is the sun and the lesser one is of the moon. right? Some of this stuff makes me laugh. And the Hebrew language is nothing more than, so the Yiddish language is nothing more than different markings from a tesseract edge transcribed on a 2D surface with ink and pen. The mathematical language that they've made up, like gematria, it's how they have tricked the Arabs into walking around a giant cube. This is hilarious. So, yeah, that's a redo. So, hey, it's now 6:20 a.m. in the Central Standard Time. We don't have much time left for this podcast. I have to go to work, but we got another song. Let's get into this, and I'll see you after the break.
A howling wind blows through the door. It picks me up and throws me down like love and war. I'm losing blood, you're closing in. I feel it kicking in, I feel that adrenaline. I wanna slow right down, I wanna get caught up. But I've been down this road, it never goes where you think it does. I wanna open up, but I've been bruised before. I feel you gaining on me, but I'll never stop running from your love.
This is the only morning show. It's not sponsored. And that was Friday Night Firefight with Wild Love. What a tune. And if you're tuning in the future, I want you to look in the chat when the songs are on. I'm putting the links in there. If you guys want to hear the song throughout the rest of your day, look at this meme. It says, be yourself and don't worry if someone doesn't like you. Most people are struggling to like themselves. Don't pay attention to other people. You know, I wouldn't be here right now if I worried about what other people thought, right? I wouldn't be able to do this podcast. I'd be constantly thinking, everybody doesn't like me. May the 5th be with you. We're a little bit late on this, but look at Yoda's glasses. These are the same glasses I have. Who made this meme? I have these glasses. I thought it was funny saying, may the 4th be with you. I did, but it's the 5th today. It's my cousin BJ's birthday. If you believe in the science of wearing masks, but not the science of beginning at conception, life, then you don't believe in science. You believe in a political ideology. True. We got to do a rapid fire here. If you can't change your mind, then you're not using it. Bazingo. Absolutely true. Gematria. Get some of this into your coffee. In the movie The Matrix, there are several people who wake up from the system. They learn to read the hidden code of green letters and numbers of the Matrix. This is not just a movie. We too have a hidden code behind everything as well, and is known as actually symbolism, symbolic pictographic language. Gematria is absolute nonsense. It's bullshit. I'm going to swear in the morning. They take 66 books of the scriptures, then they add numbers to the words, and those only 66, they're missing like 300 books to have the correct calculator. And then they have 20 different gematria calculators. So whatever word they want, they can use. Oh, we're going to use Chaldean. Now today we're going to use English. Today we're going to use Hebrew, Yiddish. So gematria is nonsense. The actual truth, the green letters in the matrix were actually pointing to the symbolic pictographic symbolism. I'm chewing on my words. Gematria is nonsense. It's a card trick. You guys don't know, I can do card tricks. If I was at your house and we were doing a party or just entertaining, I could pull out a deck of cards and do all kinds of card tricks. I could do the same thing with this gematria. I could absolutely mock the living daylights out of anybody that believes in gematria. I could shatter their worldview. I'll start shuffling up the deck. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. He will. Let's keep going here. The Kingdom of Cults, this one says. Ooh, this one's big. We might have to get back into this one when we have more time. Notice the cover of this DVD. 33-degree Freemason. Armstrong. Look at all these people. These are all Freemasons. Pike is disgusting. Let's keep going here. What's this one say? Hebrew roots, another Masonic psyop. True. Masons own the religious psyops of all the years of researching them, and what? Yeah, wake up. Stay away from Hebrew roots. It's nonsense. Albert Pike. Why is this monster still standing in D.C.? Why is this statue up? They wanted to take down the ones they thought were racist. Did you know that this guy was a Zionist puppet helping to start communism? That's all it was. And communism is just a hidden word for Talmudicism or Cananism or Judaism, however you want to look at it. Don't get it twisted. Let's keep going here. And walk in love, it says, as Christ also hath loved us, and hath given himself for us as an offering and a sacrifice to the YaHaWaHa for a sweet-smelling savor. So if you don't know, smells are associated with the soul, right? Let's keep going here. And let there be peace of Christ rule in your hearts, to which indeed you were called in one body. And be thankful, guys. Have thankfulness in your hearts. Let's keep going. We got a rapid fire here. It says, do all that you can do and live in peace with everyone. Try your best, even our enemies. I'm not here to bash on the Zionists. I'm not here to go after the good ones. There's good people wearing tiny hats too. But they need to stand up and call out their leaders, or they're complicit and compliant with it. And they too are going to suffer the same wrath. Today I choose to live with gratitude and love that fills my heart, and peace that rests within my spirit, and the voice of hope that says, guess what, guys? Through the Heavenly Father, all things are possible. All things. I hear some birds. They're peaceful. Peace. It does not mean to be in a place where there is no noise, trouble, or hard work. All these things are every day. It means to be in the midst of all those things and still be calm inside your heart. That is the goal, guys. Think about the things of heaven, guys, not the things of earth. And the things of earth and heaven will be given unto you. Won't you wake up, it says, 1 Thessalonians 5:2, verse 3. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then guess what? Sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. They're coming out and saying this. This is huge right now. There's a huge, many nations with the WHO are making this peace and safety. Peace and safety call is being echoed throughout the realm right now. They're going to create a third temple, and they're going to have Judaism. Communism is going to rule. That's what they want. We're all goyim slaves. We're donkeys to these people. And they say if we serve them really well, then we can have a long life to serve them. They're going to burn in the lake of fire. It says the shadow is the side of your personality that contains all the parts of yourself that you won't admit to having. Get you some shadow work in this morning. There's Joe Biden's shadow. He is a dick. Let's keep going here. If this surprises you, then you haven't been paying attention. I think this is a psyop too. This is a puppet. This is another puppet. They both make me sick to my stomach. We do not have Wi-Fi to talk to each other. Pretend it's 1995. I do that sometimes. I go back with the music styles too. I like that meme. We don't have much time. This one says, the cold biological truth is that sex changes are impossible, guys. Guess what? Every single cell of the human body remains coded with one's birth gender for life. For life until you get a new body. Guess what? We are created through a vibrational code. It vibrates, right? Little pieces of light. They vibrate, and that's what heals us. That's what grows us. That's what's embedded in everything of us. Our eye, our eyelash, to your tongue, to your cheek, to your nose, to your fingers, to your feet. If you were born a woman, every vibrating part and photons are nonsense. Every piece of packet of light data tells your gender. Don't you be fooled. Let's keep going here. Sometimes faith will make you look stupid as AF, but hey, until it starts to rain. Quote from Noah. I like that one. Unlearning all the false information we have been programmed with takes time and patience, but hey, you got this. Especially if you've tuned into the Rise and Grind. It says there's only 3 people watching, and I'm one of them, right? I'm tuned in too. Let's keep going here. It says, YaHaWaHa's pronouns are they, them. What is this? No, gods. We're going to use the word God. Let's put this lowercase g on here because it's a cuckery. And then look at the symbol they're using, you guys. That's a 666. There's more associated with that swirl sign too. That's disgusting. Check this chair out. Wow. That's crazy. It's like a Russian doll chair. That's cool. It's a carpenter. I'd like to make that, but it would be super hard. All these cuts, man. Wow. Glue them together and stuff. Let's keep going. We're almost done. You think it, you feel it, you believe it. Guess what? You can create it. Let's go. A child's greatest need is the father's care and love. Be that guiding light. This one makes me sad. I don't want to talk too much about that. I didn't get to have a son in the kingdom. I should have thought many. This one here says... This one's hilarious. I'm not going to explain it. Please just read what's on the screen. This is Palestine. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Let's keep going here. Without trees, temperatures skyrocket. There's no shade. The trees and the leaves, they do so many good things. They also give shelter to the birds too. Good morning, birdies. I hear you. A paradigm shift is coming. This is what we used to have. I used to love to make this. These lines are horrible. I don't know what's going on with these lines. But cross-cutting your grass like this does promote more growth. But this, I love me some wildflowers. Beautiful. Plant you your native wild gardens again. Tree forms. Round, spreading, pyramidal, oval, conical, vase, columnar, open, weeping, and irregular. These are the types of trees, you guys. Trees are beautiful. We need more. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Second best time is right now. Dig the hole and get it in there. But he knows the way that I take. When he has tried me, I shall come forth as what? Gold tried in the fire. Let's keep going here. It says the fear of a man is a snare, but the one who trusts in YaHaWaHa is protected. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. The ego seeks to divide and separate, but spirit seeks to unify and heal. This is beautiful. Beautiful art too. I like that. It says, I sought the YaHaWaHa, and he answered me and delivered me from all my fears. He does. He does. You don't have a soul, guys. You are a soul. You got a body. Your soul is inhabiting a machine. Okay? Avatar suit. Sounds better than flesh suit. I don't like those words and meat body or whatever. It's an avatar suit, and your soul is within inside of it. Keep that in your coffee. Let's keep going. A gentle tongue is as the tree of life. Be you gentle with your words. You know, I talk so kindly to my wounds. I apologize to them. Most of the wounds are my own stupidity. I talk kindly to myself. I say, heal, please. And I'm sorry I did this to you. I will restore to you the years that the swarming locust has eaten, the hopper and the destroyer and the cutter, my great army, which I sent among you, says YaHaWaHa. YaHaWaHa, our Father in the Tanakh. This is beautiful. He loves his children. He sees what we're going through. Learn to control your own body in a way that is holy and honorable. Free sexuality is immorality. Flee sexual immorality. So yes, there is a way to be righteous with your sexuality, and there's a way to be unrighteous. It depends where your intent is. So constantly remember your intent. Lost a load of friends and family. That's what being awake is all about. Yes. Be you calm and peaceful in your mind. Knowing the truth does separate you from the lies and deceptions. This one says, make it a good spin, Billy. What do we got here? Paralysis, DNA damage, blood clots, Bell's palsy, death, stroke, sterility, thrombosis, Guillain-Barré, I don't know if I'm reading this right, allergic reaction, myocarditis, and paralysis, and death. Spin away, says Anthony the Crook Fauci. This puppy says, I lost the ball, but it's all good. I love this dog. I love this picture, too. That is a gorgeous picture. 2 more memes to go. This one says, a new heart also I will give unto you, and a new spirit I will put within you, and I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh. So again, you guys, you want to have a live, tender heart, not a stony, crooked one. Be you tender and loving, okay? Please. Next one says, but he who endures to the end shall be saved. And that is absolutely true. So guys, it is 6:36 a.m. It is May the 5th. Did you guys get anything from this podcast? Are you going to go throughout your day, kick some butt? You going to throw those hands up? Are you going to sing with the birds? I will. Are you going to dance? I danced all day and sang all day yesterday. Well, I had a great productive day. I'm going to have an even better one today. And tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Memes of the week. And I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you guys got something today from this podcast. I did. I enjoyed this time. I like getting up before the sunrise. I love to share truth and fight for truth. I love to build things with my hands, restore things, okay? I like to take things that need work and fix them. That's what gives me joy. So again, it's Thursday. May the 5th be with you. 6:37 a.m. in the Central Standard Time. That's 7:38 almost for the most beautiful person alive. So guys, I want you to have a good day, okay? Smile. Let your soul sing. The beautiful flowers. April showers, guys. We're now in May. There's tons of flowers. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Let's go.
I've been going out of my mind just at the thought of you. Oh, I miss the feel of you. It's only a matter of time before I get to be with you, before I get the feel of you. And all my hopes are all mine. I keep in my life. Nothing else can make it right. But my freedom, I'm calling. I don't know what those I have to prove. Won't somebody come and call me loose and give me freedom? I've been dreaming. I've been living through the thought of you, and there's nothing that I wouldn't do for my freedom. For my. I've still got my patience and pride, and it won't run away from me. Some things will never leave. I spent way too long being blinded. Show me the enemy.
This is the only morning show. It's not sponsored.
and all my hopes and all my, how do I keep them alive? Nothing else can make it right. Freedom, I'm calling. I don't know what else I have to prove. Won't somebody come and cut me loose and give me freedom? I've been dreaming, I've been living through the thought of you, and there's nothing that I wouldn't do for my freedom, for my for my for my I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna feel the wind under my wings. Every tear that I shed, every moment in fear that I live, and I wanna kiss the sun, hollering every truth that lives in my heart. For my freedom, I'm calling. I don't know what else I have to prove. Won't somebody come and cut me loose